everybody, it's Luna Love. I'm here with some weekly tarot readings for all of my signs, the earth, air, fire, and water. I hope that you take what resonates with you and just leave what doesn't. If you do like this, I hope that you please hit me with a subscribe. Please like the video and hit the bell for the notifications. And write a little comment if you can, if you're interested in hearing more about these. Thanks, everybody. So, let's see, what do we've got for the air signs? Okay, what's coming in for this week for the air signs? Let's see. Decisions have been made and they're a little unsettled about it. Not feeling as though that they've made the best decision. They're not feeling like they achieved what they wanted to. Or perhaps they're second guessing what they did. Gosh, this is giving me Libra vibes as well, and Geminis who are in their head always. Aquarius, this is really about either a decision that someone else made or that you made that is definitely not coming into fruition with the results, at least. But you're also trying to brush it under the rug and say, well, it is what it is. I'm not going to let it affect me as much. However, with this Chariot card, so what I got here was the Six of Swords in reverse, but I got the Judgment, the Chariot, and the King of Swords in reverse. With the Chariot just having a full force, so it could have been like you made a decision really quickly, really rapidly, with trying to control a situation, now realizing that it's either made it worse or it's just not, it didn't help. And so now you're trying to let it settle and let the dust settle before you go back to it, or you're trying to really, take a break from it and think about what it is that the next step that you need to make to fix it. But it is definitely, you're feeling unhappy about the results of a decision that you made, actions that you did for yourself, and you're just not happy about it. So let me clarify the Six of Swords, please. Oh. Okay. Oof. All right, so this might have been a very emotional decision that you made, and instead of thinking with your head, you emotionally acted. So that is probably why you're now regretting the decisions that you made. It seems as though there was a conflict. There's either working on something and then two parties not really wanting to work together. So there's two resentments, energy of two people here butting heads and not coming together with a decision. And so what's happening now is both of you are making the wrong decisions or acting emotional and cutting each other out, or being too much of a control freak, or trying to not allow the other one the freedom. It's just very much of a butting of heads here. And for that reason, no one is getting anywhere. In a romantic sense, you and your partner could be fighting over a situation, whether it's a divorce, or it could be a separation, or it could be just having an argument and you're fine together, but you're both not seeing eye to eye, and you're both emotionally adding more problems to the situation. And I think someone needs to come together here and realize what they did is actually a little bit harder. It worked against them, okay? So with this, you're pushing someone away, somebody's walking away, it's either yourself or your partner, someone's walking away, and they're not putting any more intention to this relationship. For others, it could be just separating finally from the emotional side of yourself, and you're finally coming to the agreement of, okay, let me try to work this. It's a little easier to work with a little honey than it is to bring the swords out. Nobody uses that phrase. It's not even a phrase, but in my head, it should have existed a long time ago. So I'm bringing that to a fruition. Okay, so for my air signs, let me see what is it that you need to do to move on from this. What do the air signs need to do to move on from this, please? What do the air signs need to move on from this, please? What's your next step? Okay, well, if it's not working, it's not working. That's the thing. Take a step back. There's too much going on. It's chaotic, it's crazy, it's fogging your head. Take a step back. Do not make any decisions while you are emotional. Take a deep breath. Go out, have a little bit of fun with your friends, or just take your mind off of it. Go gardening, go biking, go do whatever you can do during this pandemic before it gets too crazy, and do it please responsibly. But also just take your mind off it and don't put too much intention to it. Once you get back into this non-emotional state and you're like, okay, let me look at this, what you need to do is really look at, does this make me happy the way things are? Is this person going to be able to meet me halfway? If not, that's a decision you need to make. If they are, then it's time to at least look at it together and collectively work on it together. If it's just you meeting someone halfway and no one's looking to meet you halfway, go with your gut. But I am seeing that you probably will not give it another thought. If someone's not meeting you halfway, why am I here? Why am I pulling up halfway to the party? I mean, it's either we're going together or I'm going by myself. So that's the decision that someone's going to have to be making this week for my air signs, okay? But I do see either way, some of you will be getting together and making it work, and you will be having a good time at it. Some of you will have to make that tough decision. And for others of you who are not in a relationship, this could be about a friendship, family, friends, or loved one, and the decision is yours as to whether or not to come to an agreement. That's for my air signs. Thank you. Now we're going to our earth signs. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Oh, earth signs. Ooh, okay. I see that you earth signs are really putting in a lot of work and energy into something. And it's turning to be, okay. Okay, you're really putting a lot of work. You're really trying to make something happen. You're really trying to manifest your abundance, your prosperity. You're really working on this new creation of, and this is how my earth signs are, especially, when you're hard workers. You're really you're investing your time and energy into this. And I see you really building and trying to create something that's going to last for longevity. I will say, though, it might be a little bit too much, okay? So pull back a little bit, because what I'm seeing is you are working on something and things are looking like they're going to be working out, but you need to pull back on that energy a little bit, because it's turning into a little bit of control, because now you're working so hard that you want it to meet your expectations so much that you are not taking anything other than what you expect. Your expectations are what you need to kind of step back, like just lower a little bit, okay? Because what's happening here is that things will work out for your highest and greatest good. They might not be what you expected. There'll be something, and it'll turn into something better than you expected. However, you will not see that if you're still only looking at the goal to be what you want. Spirit has a different way of showing you what you need, okay? So what you want to happen might not happen. What needs to happen will be happening. So I don't even need to clarify this, because I'm getting from my spirit guides that are saying you really will be getting what you need to please just let the expectation go. And because you don't want to limit yourself, and you want to say you want something that's successful and that's longevity, something that will, whether this is a relationship or a business, whether it's a new venture, whatever the case is, you're working really hard for it, you're manifesting it, and it is coming to fruition. However, it's not going to look the way you want it to look. So let go of that expectation, because you're limiting yourself, and you really want that to look like something you really want something that's going to be something you need, okay? So, with that said, let me pull an oracle card here for you. Oh, Moonlight. Okay, you were definitely working your manifestations. Okay. Oh, Earth signs. Listen, you're wishing for the field of dream here. This is what you're wishing for. That's what you want. You're in your element because you already believe and know that it's going to come out to be the way you want it to be. That's what you want. However, with your expectations not leading up to what it is that you want it to be, you're now coming apart and you're losing it because it's like, this isn't what I wanted. That's not what I said. This is doing something else. Go with it. Just take a moment. Take a deep breath. I'm just hearing spirit saying, like, just coconut, take it easy. Relax a little bit over there. It's going to be okay. It's, again, it is something, and I just got confirmation is there as well. It is going to work out for your highest and greatest, your highest and greatest good. You have to get out of your head about the limitation of it being just this one thing that you want. And what it is, what spirit is giving you, is a whole plethora of things, and it will only happen in the way that they're creating it for you, okay? So get out of your head. Just stop thinking about being so restrictive and allow yourself to flow with the energy. Allow yourself to have trust and faith in the universe and your spirit guides that things are working out for your highest interest, okay? So it's going to be fine. Just take a deep breath. I'm getting that very loud and clear. My spirit guides are like, nope, you don't need to say any more. That's it. So I hope that helps you guys, okay? Thank you. Okay, fire signs. Well, hello, Leos. Happy birthday. We are in Leo season. Let's see. I'm sorry. What's going on with my fire sign sets? Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. What's going on with my fire signs, please? Ooh. Okay. Well, I see that things are moving in a better space for you. Okay. So it's a very strong, stable, emotional state that you're in. It's very supportive. It's very much giving me that things were feeling very confusing. Things were up in the air. Things were unstable at a certain point. Feeling very confused, and you were feeling very insecure about situations, events, relationships, commitments, projects, work, career, family. But now, either any of those, okay? But now things are starting to feel like they are working out for your highest, for your best interest. So we do have here clarified with the Nine of Cups. Things are coming together. Things are working out the way. Okay, so you're feeling now, after getting over the, oh gosh, what am I going to do? What's happening? I'm not sure what's going to happen. Now you're like, wow, this is going to be better than I thought. Now you're realizing that your idea, or the beginning of this venture that you had, whether it was a relationship, again, or a commitment, or a business, you realize that this is going to have a lot of potential for you. That why were you even doubting it before? This is just the confirmation that you need to let you know that things are unfolding very slowly, but in the manner that you need, and you are aware of that. You're aware that these steps that you needed to take were the right ones, and you're very happy to see that the progression of things, okay? Because now you're in a very secure and stable state of mind. So, congratulations to my fire signs on that. Let me see. What is the message you have for me? Ooh, this is a beautiful card. Okay, this was listening. So you listened. That's for my fire signs, okay? So you did the work when you were when you were insecure and unsure about a situation. You did reach out, whether it was to your spirit guides or your friends or your family, and just sort of got a collective of ideas or recommendations or advice that would help you to examine a situation before you move forward with something, and you really listened to all of it. I really do feel like you were guided by your spirit guide, though, because this elephant with this bird on here and the music, it's very, very earthy. It's very much about the wisdom and the knowledge. So you actually listened and you paid attention to what happened to you in the past, in your past experiences, when things didn't go the way you wanted it to go and things went awry. You now are taking the steps and using your experiences to your advantage, because you're saying, well, I'm not going to do that because that didn't work for me. I'm going to do it better this time. And you've actually revisited it, revised it, and you made it work for you this time because of your experiences, because of your knowledge, because of your wisdom. So you really are listening, you're very aware, and you're paying attention, and it's working out for you in your favor. Okay, fire signs, you have the Ace of Cups here. That's that's love, new beginnings, hopes. This is and there's a pentacle that is being dropped into this cup here. So that's very much could be a commitment. It could be you committing to a relationship, someone committing to you, you committing to a job, a career, your spiritual focus, your family. You're really making a commitment here, and it's proving to be successful for you this week. So that's my fire signs. Okay, congratulations, fire signs. Okay, now it's time for my water signs. What's going on with the water signs this week? Oh, well, that just pulled out. Ooh. Okay, water signs. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. What's going on with my water signs this week? I see you here with this beautiful oracle card just pulled out. Ooh. Oh, my goodness. Ooh, okay. Wow, okay, great. Water signs. This is beautiful. Okay, so I see that you've had to find a balance, my water signs. Okay, I will say there was a lot of energy that's been going around the past few weeks. The planets have been moving and shifting in our favor. And so a lot of things that people would find challenges, like planets in retrograde, it's like the water signs knew exactly how to make it work for them, because they're very aware, they're very intuitive, they're in their element, they're very fluid. So my water signs are able to flow through these murky waters, use their intuition, and be able to navigate through this, and you're doing it with a beautiful ease and grace. The balance here is amazing. Okay, you're finding you can easily move through these challenges. This is not anything that you cannot control, and you're aware of that, and your guide. So because you're not being restricted by any control, because you are able to trust in the universe, trust in faith, in spirit, that you're being led in the right direction, you are easily just gliding through this path, which was kind of a maze, and you're just easily gliding through it. You're very much feeling the success and the achievement, and there's a lot of knowledge that you have, that you're utilizing to your advantage. So instead of stressing out, instead of trying to control a situation, you're actually being able to to make it work, whether it's a relationship or career or just life in general. And I'm getting this as life in general. I'm getting this as just everything across the board. Things have been shifted and moving energy-wise within all facets of your life, and you're easy and very easy for you to say, well, I've got this, and either way, I know it's going to work out. Because the first thing that popped out here is this card of hope, and that mermaid with the beautiful rainbow in the back. That is very much my water signs, just knowing that. And this is also a very Buddhist Tao of Pooh type of mind, where it's almost like you know that things could easily go wrong, but you also know that everything is going to work out for you, because it always has, and you know it will. So you're not letting any of the energy stress you out. You're like, let the energy flow around me. Flow around me. You're not flowing through me, and you're not affecting me. And that's the best way to do it, because you are very much able to just glide through, like I said. So whatever was being put on pause, and whatever that you weren't sure about, that you walked away about, you know for a fact that it was meant to be the way it was, okay? You have hope for the future. You have hope for what's going to be coming to you, what's heading your way. And with that comes endless possibilities. I will say, though, you are attracting some energy around you that people may be wanting to come back to you, coming back to open up some unfinished business, and someone that might want to, connect with you again, because of your energy is so strong and is so beautiful and high vibration and frequency that others are wanting to reach out with you again. So that's not a bad thing, unless you really don't want to hear from certain people or whatever the case is. Then I'm sorry, it's not me, it's the cards, okay? It's spirit, and it's your energy, which is very beautiful. So that is what you have this week. Very good for the water signs.